Fury using a bit of the head there. Oh, good
right hand down! Left hand, right hand! And Wilder down! And Fury, arms above his head, believes he's on his way to victory now. What a shot! And it was hand speed, and how well can Wilder recover from that? Fury goes looking for him, another big right hand. And Wilder's on unsteady legs. He's in desperate trouble in there. And falls to the ground. Is it going to be given as another knockdown? No. Slip, says the ref. Slip, says the referee. Seconds ticking away, and a desperately bad round for Wilder, and a huge round for Tyson Fury.
If Deontay Wilder somehow manages to get through round 4, this next round, I'll be very surprised.
And for a man who relies on explosive power, that right hand is looking slow compared with the Wilder we know. And that was a more scrappy round, but Wilder not doing enough.
It was a more scrappy round, but the round was won by Fury, and not only did he win it, he sapped and drained a lot of the energy. The little energy Wilder has left, he just took a little bit more out of him just there. Every time they get into a clinch, one of the guys a couple stone heavier, so leaning on him, pushing and pulling, is only taking the power and energy away from Wilder. And remember, Wilder needs these explosive knockouts to win. He doesn't have that power. He's looking for it now. He's telegraphing everything.
And you're used to fighting bigger guys because you were on the cruiser coming out. What's that like when a bigger ass leans on you?
It's a nightmare. You do not want someone clinching. Wilder is doing the wrong thing up here, and he can't get out of this funk that he's in. Tyson Fury is showing how great he is. I always knew he was good, very good. He looks great doing what he's doing. I don't know any other heavyweight in the world or in history who could do to Wilder what Tyson Fury is doing here tonight.
And he looks so groggy in there, Wilder. I don't think he's got much.
Body shot.
And he's gone. He's gone. I tell you what, this fight is going to be all over. Tyson Fury is proving himself here, the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight he's been brilliant, and maybe now is one punch away from the title. Wilder somehow manages to hold on, but he's absolutely spent.
He's done one big shot now from Fury, and it might be the end. What a performance in fact.
Desperation.
Shot, there he's gone again.
He's down again, is he?
The ropes kept him up.
Referee allows Wilder to continue, but he is absolutely in some sort of dreamland here. It's been all Fury. No, the left eye's okay. It must be from Deontay Wilder, who somehow survives another round.
He does. He's shown his heart. He's shown his desire. John Fury said that Wilder would fold under this type of pressure. You know, he's proven a lot of people wrong. He's digging in, but Fury, he can't do no wrong. He's absolutely boxing out of his skin. I did not know he could do what he's doing here tonight. I'm shocked at the pace, the intensity, the game plan. He's showing I'm witnessing greatness right here. This is some of the best boxing I've seen from a heavyweight in so many years. This is absolutely brilliant.
And that's hard. You see Wilder there putting everything into those shots and missing. And that drains your energy also.
Shot. Oh, right hand down the middle.
Towel's in, towel's in.
They've thrown the towel in. The fight's all over. The fight's all over.
Wow.
They've thrown the towel in from the Wilder corner. And Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion of the world. One of the most phenomenal comebacks from goodness knows where. 2 or 3 years ago, he is now top of the pile with one of the great heavyweight performances I have ever seen in 30 years covering this sport. Tyson Fury tonight was quite brilliant, and he is heavyweight champion of the world.
He's proved so many people wrong, including myself. I really heavily favoured Deontay Wilder going into this fight off the strength of the knockdowns in the last fight. I've eaten my words here. I've witnessed a British boxing great right there. I knew he was brilliant. I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know he could take it to the hardest punch in heavyweight probably ever. Walk him down and beat him up and make his corner throw the towel in. This was extraordinary stuff.
No, I think that's important, David. Not the fact that you could easily make an argument, a sane argument for either one to win. but not winning that way.
Not like that.
He was never going to win that way.
No way did I think he could take it to him.
When they were saying he was going to stop him and bully him.
100%. Maybe that's why they didn't care that there were 3 American judges and an American referee, because they was never looking at going to points. They were looking at bringing it to Deontay Wilder and making him quit. You make the corner throw it in. They forced the team to quit.
He did exactly what he said he was going to do. We kind of thought it was
I thought it was tongue-in-cheek. I thought he was just saying it just for hype, to get some pay-per-view buyers. No, he 100% meant every single word he said. And the interview I saw him do with Steve Bunce at the weigh-in, something changed there. I said in a few interviews, he told everyone, I won't let you down. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock him out and I won't let him down. He did not let anybody, listen, he's put himself so far up the ladder of great heavyweight champions of yesteryear just with that one performance.
We saw fantastic heavyweights introduced before this fight. We saw Evander Holyfield, we saw Mike Tyson, we saw Lennox Lewis, but that was a performance right up there, right up there.
10 out of 10.
He's leaning over the ropes in front of us, and you hear there David shouting up to him, 10 out of 10, and Sugar Hill Stewart as well. The Kronk Jim, he needs to take huge credit from that as well.
He's sitting in front of me. I did not know Tyson Fury could do half of what he was doing here tonight. I'm so glad I'm here ringside to see this. That's it.
This is one of those I was there moments. It really is. You can't even disguise it. It was just, I thought the first fight was fantastic, but this just tops it. That was a performance. What makes it even better, it was everything that we said he couldn't do. You can't walk, you can't bully Deontay Wilder, you can't punch with a puncher, that's ridiculous.
He walked right through Wilder's punches. In the first 2 rounds he got hit with some big right hands.
Watch again how the end came. At this point, he's pouring on the punches. The towels come in, the referee knows it, and that's when he says, that's it.
Yeah, the lack of boxing fundamentals really showed itself here. You know, the way that when he was hurt and tired, he had no framework to hold his technique together with. He was just flailing in the wind up there as Tyson Fury really put these clusters of punches together. Beautiful combinations, all the shots landing. He did exactly the right thing at every stage in his fight.
And you mentioned something earlier in the build-up, to be fair to you, and even though you picked Wilder, and also just now, educate the pressure. That's what you said, David, and it was right. It wasn't just abandoned swinging like punch like a lunatic. It was educated quality pressure.
Sugar Hill or Andy Lee have educated him on pressuring his opponents now.
Heavyweight boxing, it's kind of slid a little bit at times over the last 15 years or so. It's maybe not quite had the luster that it once did, but at its best, it's brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute, 39 seconds in round number 7. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, recognizes the request of the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Those here know it. Those of you who've stayed up to watch it, you'll all know that you've witnessed something very special. That is a truly great moment in Britain's sporting history.
It doesn't get any bigger than that. To come to America to fight the WBC heavyweight champion of the world with 3 American judges, with an American referee, you know, in Las Vegas, to come here and win every second of every round, other than the point deduction that I thought was very harsh. He won every second of it. He looked like the world #1 in the division.
So if Tyson Fury came to you yesterday, sat down in your room and said, David, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the biggest puncher on the planet, and I'm going to bully him, push him back, and I'm going to go for the knockout from the first round. What do you say to him?
I would have said he's crazy. I would have said you're a boxer and stick to boxing, leave the fighting to the fighters, but he proved he's 3-dimensional. He can box and move, and he can bring it to you.
You see it there, you see the clip there, the footwork. He's attacking, but he takes a half a step back before he comes back in. And again, you said the words, educate your pressure. He was thinking all the time.
maybe, just maybe, this would have been the performance if he would have had 2 or 3 more fights before the Deontay Wilder fight in the Staples Center. Maybe he needed these few fights and a few training camps.
But also, I think to be in 12 rounds with Wilder before, realising you give this guy momentum coming forward, you know, you don't need to do that, and you've got to stop him in his tracks. Maybe those rounds, you know, educated him.
There must be about
really
100 people up there in the ring.
So,
Steve Bunce is one of them. We'll go in a minute.
I'd love to hear what Tyson Fury's got to say now, because, you know, all of the boasts, all of the things he's been saying over the years, you know, since his little hiatus out of the ring after the Klitschko fight, he said he's #1 and he's willing to prove it. And he did it here. He came over here against all the odds and proved everybody wrong.
No, here's a question. They've signed up for the 3rd fight.
Wilder don't know.
There's no 3rd fight now, is there?
Deontay Wilder does not want any more of that work. He doesn't want that type of action. He's proven to be, he was outgunned in every department. What confidence can he take from this at all? Nothing.
Contractually, he can have a 3rd fight in June. I don't think he's going to want it.
I'm very sure that will not be exercised. That clause in the contract will 100% not be realised, because what chance has Wilder got? What more can he do next time? What can he do?
So what do you think? Joshua?
I think
Can you imagine this now, the fight we all
the
dreamed of?
undisputed.